It remains sacrosanct. It is irreversible, and no amount of force can dampen nor quench the ingenuity and the resilience of the indomitable Biafran spirit. Human Rights Radio. Of course, unstoppable. Remains the beacon of truth. It has been so since yesterday, and it is today and forever.
Land of the rising sun, we love and cherish, beloved homeland of our brave heroes. We must unite our lives, or we shall perish. We shall protect our hearts from all our foes. But in our eyes was thine, without a shred of fear. Held to Biafra, all secret nation. Oh, fatherland, peace be our soul and plate. Defending thee shall be a dedication, spilling our blood will count our privilege. Now waving standard which emboldened thee free shall always be our flag of liberty. We shall emerge triumphant from this ordeal, and through the crucible unscathed we'll pass. When we are poised the wind of battle to heal, we shall remember
Welcome once again, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, men and women of goodwill across the globe. I will say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some of you, good night, depending on your time zone. As always, this is Radio Biafra Extra, and we are streaming live through Biafra Human Rights and Freedom Radio Station. Biafra Human Rights and Freedom Radio Station is being anchored by Diokpa Uche Ukafomefo. Diokpa Uche Ukafomefo is from Abatete. Abatete is in Anambra State, and Anambra State is Biafra land. Mas Uche Ukafomefo is the man who has assured us that under his watch, he will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. I've been saying this over 5 years. I've been saying it on daily basis. And that is because we saw the future. We know the truth. And I do not expect all of you to understand the mindset behind those words. Before the next decade, you would have been able to see the manner of sacrifice that has been made by noble men. And in Delta State is beyond. I will, as customary, demand, acknowledge the Biafran de facto customary government. This is the embodiment of numerous pro-Biafran groups who unanimously agree to come together and set up a governmental structure that will enable us pilot the affair of this restoration project in a more coordinated manner, transparently proving to the world that we are able to govern ourselves. Of course, the platform is headed by Alhaji Asari Dokobo, the chairperson, implementation committee, and is deputized by our sister Rita Nebogo. Tonight, I acknowledge all of you. Ikena Wanonenyi, Uchina Sibu, Dr. Okado, Mazi. But if you are a member of the Biafran de facto government, from the implementation to the advisory body, down to the interim parliament, you are all highly appreciated. And of course, Biafra Nation Alliance, men and women who stood their ground against all odds. You would have run away when you saw the evil, yet you stood your ground. You know they can kill you, but it is better to die for what is noble. It is better to die for what you believe in. It is better to die in the place of others, so everlasting good can remain. But of course, we are the one to make that choice and that decision, not you. And so, members of the Biafra Nation Alliance, you stood your ground. We acknowledge all of you. Mazukum, of course, Paul Okenkwo, our brother Chimezie, spokesperson, Agumwani, Ada Biafra, all the administrators, home and abroad. I can assure you, you are doing well. You are doing well, and we must continue. I acknowledge also the indigenous people of Nnamdi Kanu. They are already there. One of them is Ifeanyi Prosper. He say madness go kill you soon. Oh, that is how they reason. His name is Ifeanyi Prosper. You see a platform that is trying to do something. Why don't you move on? But that is how they behave. The next generation of Biafra must understand that the indigenous people of Nnamdi Kanu have their brain messed up already. They can't reason very well. Forget about their profile picture. They put on suit. You think they are responsible people. These are zombie, set of zombie. When they started this rubbish, they thought that once they attack us, once they avoid us, once they do like this and do like that, we will be gone. My brother, we go nowhere. We go nowhere. You don't understand yet. And now almost 1 year, you are still cursing your father and cursing your mother and insulting everybody. But we are still here. It's just that most of you don't know what you have gotten yourself involved in. But we are kind and we will help you. And so once you see people on Facebook cursing, antagonizing, blackmailing, propaganda, no, they are the indigenous people of Nnamdi Kanu. The evil they have sown for other people is catching up with them. That is why Mazim effort to them. Nemesis will catch up with all of you. When they are supposed to be looking for how to catch their leader in his supposedly of Nnamdi Kanu, you are the ones that I'm talking to. And of course, there are good men and women out there. Most of them are not Biafrans. They choose to identify with us in our struggle. Some of you pray for us. Some of you support from behind the scene. But if indeed they love Biafra, they will stop at nothing. We know all of you and we acknowledge you. A day will come, we will tell the story how we got here. And I can tell you, all those your angel and those people you think they have the interests of Biafran people at heart, you will see how wicked they have been. Each time I sit down and begin to project the activities, the evil of Nnamdi Kanu from my photographic memory, it shocks me. It beats my heart. I cannot believe it. That man are so wicked like this. I cannot believe it. Not to talk of Biafrans. But will you understand? Let's leave it at that. I have to acknowledge the Creator. Because without him we are gone. Imegi Chineke o. Kamu watukwasi olilanya. Imegi Chineke o. Kamu watukwasi olilanya mo. Onye nwe m. Agbabago mu logie. Ekwela kinyere mem. Ekwela kandi wajomo kelebe kachigi nogbao. Unto thee, O Lord, do I lift up my soul. Unto thee, O Lord, do I lift up my soul. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, I trust in thee. Oh, let me not be ashamed. Let none thy enemies triumph over us. He said, and we must continue to preach this gospel until our work is done. And so tonight, without wasting much of our time, we look at our which are entitled, Do Not Allow Them to Recycle Your Predicament. Don't allow them to recycle your predicament. Predicament simply means a difficult or unpleasant, maybe embarrassing situation. Do not acknowledge that these things are predicament. Nobody should be allowed to recycle it. Of course, if you allow them, it will reduce you to nothing. How have the mighty fallen? How? Most of you will not understand what we are trying to make you to see. You will see. When I joined the Biafra Human Rights and Freedom radio station, we keep telling you about China Sangwolu atrocity and the gangster called US. Most of you are still defending them. But if you people think somehow Nnamdi Kanu has set up to use China Sangwolu as the next scapegoat, my brother, we are here to say the truth. We will not allow you people to use China Sangwolu as a scapegoat. From us to now, all of you must come out. The Biafrans must know who you really are. But most of you are playing to the gallery. Hey, everywhere now, Chinasa, everywhere, Chinasa. Chinasa is a man of God. And in case you people think you will use him for a scapegoat, it's a lie. It is not our intention to condemn. All of us are the same and we came out for the same purpose. It is disheartening and very painful that the people we went out for hunting with, we went to hunt elephant together. We got to the bush. They say our leg look like elephant. It is disheartening. But I've told you people, after my case, you will not do it to another person. And it's a promise. Saboteurs don't reign any longer. Remember your saboteurs, people who are better than your generation, your father and your mother. People who are better than Nnamdi Kanu 1 million times are the people you are calling saboteur. Don't worry. The name saboteur will be honored in Biafra land. We promise you. Because a lot of innocent blood have been spilled on the floor just to cover your evil and boost your ego. The people of Biafra, it is as simple as that. If you want to hear, you hear. If you don't want to hear, fooling anybody. I have been more radical than all of you. More devoted and committed than you can imagine. Very proactive from day one till this very moment. And so you don't even have anything to tell me. You don't have moral ground to judge me or correct me. But I can't help you. And that is why we are here. It's going to take some time. You're going to struggle with these truths. But you will get used to it. Our job is to be feeding you. And we curse Ohaneze Ndigbo, then we curse all the politicians. We've been doing that for a long time. And now we have to review its effect on us. Is it positive or negative? And then the same group of people, you sit down and you allow them to recycle your predicament. Tonight, let's try to open your eye a little bit. We understand the challenge. Some of you are tied down by Abenokpabe. You cannot say the truth any longer. Some of you are very selfish, tribalistic. That disease is holding you down. You cannot say the truth any longer. Some of you feel it doesn't concern you. It's okay. And then some of you are beneficiary. But what about the total or overall populace of the people of Biafra? We cannot allow you to recycle our predicament. Of course, the people of Biafra have been going through this process for a very long time without us being able to consider the damage that has been done to our mind. We have to suffer. This is one of the predicaments. They keep recycling the suffering. They keep recycling the suffering. I have to go to market today to pick up some items. And I want to buy apple. And I ask them, how much is apple? The person say 150. I thought I didn't hear well. I say, how much? He say 150. Organ 9 be the price. But the last apple, one is 50 naira. And then the bigger ones are 100 naira. And how come a very tiny apple, they are telling me 150? I feel bad within me. But I thank God I was able to control myself, because the sellers are not responsible for the hike in price of food item and commodity. Somebody is recycling it. In 1983, when Buhari was in power, he did the same thing. He's coming back to recycle the same thing. And all of us are jumping APC, PDP. I have said it many times. In the 80s, when Buhari was the president of Nigeria, there were this hunger like we are getting close to, because we've not. As far as that thing lasted, my parents could not even cook okra soup, and it was applicable to everybody in Abo. And one day I was forced to call my mother and say, "What is really going on?" She said, "Don't worry, things will be fine." Because we pepper soup with gari, more than as far as 3 months I can remember. And then one day my father brought some material. They call it John Cross or Secontia. Now wash and wear. They opened border and brought it from China, so that nobody will dress fine again. You wear John Cross or Secontia. Is it not the same thing they are recycling now? And some people say, it's just that this one happened. You can lay any complaint. They are recycling our predicament. Maybe you begin to understand what we mean. And so is Buhari the agent of poverty, hunger and starvation? And so we would have come here and start saying, oh, everyone janjaweed, everyone janjaweed. You are having peace of mind now anyway. But then after the janjaweed and saboteur and everything, where does that leave us? Our situation goes worse and more terrible. And some are trying to pretend, let's be mature, let's ignore, let's do class. Which kind of class you get? The people of Biafra, we must know the truth. We must embrace the truth. We must forcefully take this truth. It doesn't matter whose fault is God. And so tonight, why they are recycling this thing, they increase the level of damage to our brain. For instance, gather Nigerians together. I'm talking about the youth, the innocent Nigerian citizen who are just victims of the circumstance, and ask them, why do you think like this? I bet you 70% of them are going to tell you, now we they cause harm. Because my brother, I not be part of the cause, so I not be part of the cause. Why? This is because your brain have been damaged, your mind have been damaged. They want you to believe that we are responsible. Honestly, indirectly, we are responsible. Because for all keep quiet, and we, the people of Nigeria, wrote the Nigerian constitution. My brother, whatever happened to Nigeria, we, the people of Nigeria, we are responsible. And then you see there is need for us to know who is this man called we, the people of Nigeria. Many people believe we are the cause of the problem. Tell them to analyze it. With their Harvard grammar or Cambridge University enlightenment, you begin to hear, you see, the masses are not helping the government. The government are doing their best. It's just that financial market internationally has broken. The crypto market is not. After all this grammar, my God, we're still in the same place. And now, if we cannot afford solution, if we cannot forge a way to go forward, why can't we waste our time? It is painful to know we have one lifetime. Very short one, I must tell you. Why can't we make proper use of it? That's how they damage our brain. You're blaming those you are not supposed to blame. You're fighting those you are not supposed to fight. You know the problem or issue behind every problem. And yet, the will fight for the real thing, you lose it. That is why you see the indigenous people of Nnamdi. They are jumping up and down. Very soon, you will be ashamed to say you were part of IPOB. Very soon. Because something is about to happen to all of you zombies who see Nnamdi Kanu and you are trying to cover it. All of you will be put to shame. Except those innocent blood that were murdered by China Sanwo-Olu Nnamdi Kanu. Except those language blackmailed me. Is he on strike or holiday? Where is Rabbi Charles, Emperor emissary? Are you people or not? It's unfortunate. This generation, Biafran people, understand we cannot allow them to recycle our predicament. This evening, let us briefly look at 5 notable agents of this predicament. Let's look 5 notable agents of difficulty, of unpleasant situation, agent of embarrassment. Do you know what is embarrassment? I'm walking across the road, and then you see some police or army. They say, raise up your hand, raise up your hand. These are people who can't even wash their pants very well. They are asking me to raise up my hand. This is an embarrassment. But do I have a choice? If I don't, they are going to mess me up. And since I am not yet ready, or I don't have my own unknown gunmen yet, I respect myself. This is been happening to us every day. And Biafrans must take note of these 5 notable agents of predicament, of unpleasant situation, of embarrassment, and of course, of difficult, unimaginable. And these are the reason why we came out agitating. These are the reason why we came out demanding for constitutional review, demanding for devolution of power, demanding for referendum, demanding for ultimate or total dismemberment of Nigeria. And now know them, because the journey has just begun. Some of you will, it will concern you. It will concern you. We want everybody to be safe. We want everybody to be protected. We want everybody to look at what they have done and then understand that without regret. Number 1 of this notable agent is the Nigerian government. Can somebody tell me what Nigerian government have done in the past 10 years for the betterment of the people? Any initiative, any plan, just for the people to be fine? Schools have completely become dilapidated facilities. No infrastructural development within Biafra land. They are dying, and government help them to die. Government will even sell it and share the money. You could tell me one program being managed by government. Leader. These people are people who went to school on scholarship. They are the ones. Number 2, agent. You have our politicians. Honestly, having been able to set up a platform like this, a platform to help our people fight for their rights, and then we got close to the politicians. Now they cannot forbid us from getting close to them, but it was going behind to collect money from them. And then I begin to lose my moral ground to talk to politicians, because our supreme leader, our God, the creator of Biafra, said, don't talk to them, they are evil, they are saboteur, but he's collecting money from them. So who is the saboteur? Our people in time past has made effort to correct the system within every structure. Each time we are very close to one criminal will jump up and down and betray all of us. And you think politicians will have respect for you? Nande Kano, all of them cross their leg and look at you. They see you as a hungry man. When you challenge a hopus of them, man, that one is Aburu, very fit for you. It don't give you one Nande Kano. When you challenge Anambra, that one will just they just give Nande Kano 10,000 because they don't want your wahala. They know it's money you need. So who is really our problem? We that come as a corrective regime, but our politicians are problem. How do we review them? How do we review them? They're killing our people. Along the line, we decide to set up security platform. The governors want to show they are doing their job. Immediately, the Southeast governor, for instance, they jump up and then they initiate a bubago. I have to record the broadcast from Nigeria Info radio station. They were playing it that day. And we said we want security. They give you a bubago. A bubago are not Fulani. A bubago are not Chinese. A bubago are fellow Igbo. You threaten them with death. I hope you have finished killing a bubago, because you will do this thing until you get to your mother's spot. And so our politicians are problem of the truth. But when I don't condemn them very in a strong, it's because most of you have become an accomplice. And then if you are a politician, what are we going to use to remember you? What exactly are we going to use to remember you? When we call you today and say, give us update. When we call you today and say, give us account. Because the moment you took the oath of office, ordinarily, one of your greatest duty is to understand that you redeem accountability to the people first of all. But don't worry, we know how it plays. Number one, the Nigerian state. Number two, our own politicians. They are helping to recycle our predicament. And then number three, you look at the religious offering. They believe that you are God's servant. And many of these people, when they have problems, you kick them out of the church. Many of these people cannot eat or pay their bill. You keep oppressing them. They are killing Christians now. I'm here to hear giant man of God condemn it. I am yet to see giant men of God mobilize themselves to put an end to it. Your people are part of the problem. And by the special grace of God, I am a reverend. And there are things I see. In my own capacity, I challenge great men of God. Only one of them can come out and talk to me today, and I look at him as a man of God. And that is OPM. The pastor of OPM. Outside that man, I lose my respect for all of you. The same anointing you are carrying is what I'm carrying. Hotels. He built free boutique. Nobody. And let me tell you something. I've said it before. Before my church was shut down, I came to church one day and God opened my eyes. And I saw the number of children in my church is alarming. Because once the church closed, all the children will gather me. In fact, every end of church service, they must rumple me. If I had inside the church, they will go to my car entrance to wait for me. And then I look at those children that day. And I discover most of them were not in school. Some of their fathers are carpenter, shoemaker, tailor. But yet, it's amazing. Let me tell you something. Anytime we do Thanksgiving, once in a month, by the time the church closes, if you see food, people will give. People who cannot even afford to feed 2 times in a day. If you see what they will bring to come and thank God. And I will call the ushers. I said, I saw that woman, she brought me, but they are very poor. I saw this one. I said, no, I cannot take this thing home. I asked the ushers to share it and go back behind and distribute it for church members again. And when I saw number of children who are out of school, that is how I started Juniper Academy. And God knows it was to help the people. When the school was shut down, many people were willing, let it start again. But IPOB have complicated my life, and then we are not regretting it because it was for the overall interest of our people. I'm not telling you number of people on scholarship. I'm telling you that they were paying almost 0 school fees. All of them. Because the church could sponsor it. It's not my money. All I need to do is help them manage it. But some of you, your pride is your private jet. Miracle money. You people are part of the problem. But how can we fight you now? If we talk now, we say, men of God are good. Today is a pastor. Tomorrow is a Rebellion. The next one is a Rabatarian. And eventually will become an accomplice in your crimes. The religious leaders used to have voice. We remember the days of Benson Idahosa. Would some of the things happening today happen in the days of Idahosa? He is the one who brought most of you up. He's the one who brought most of you up. He's the one. And so if you are a religious leader, you are divinely positioned there. There are things you can do. But of course, we understand you are also caged by the same system that has caged all of us. We know very well. All the government of Nigeria never allowed them to build church in Aso Rock until good luck was there, and then they completed that. I'm sure it is a mom that serviced the church inside Aso Rock. So we understand your pain, but this is time we have more radical pastors, not the one coming to look for popularity on Facebook. Because some of them, once they want to draw attention on Facebook, they now come, leave Nandekano, he's our Pekin, no Pekin, Holy Ghost, Nandekano. All of your prophecy, where are they? And then, according to Ijili, Then I say, hey, yeah, formidable, he's a good man of God. Oh, we will go there for Thanksgiving. It's unfortunate. These are the agents that recycles our predicament. Of course, that is if they are doing the wrong thing. We tell you the truth. These are them. And then we look at the other one. As a traditional ruler, as a monarch, when last did you check the pain of your people? All of you have SVUZ Jeep given to you by the government of the day. All of you live large. You are not a Igwe of Nigeria. You are not a Manyanamo of Nigeria. You are not Oni of Nigeria. You're supposed to be maybe Obi of Abo. You're supposed to be maybe Obi of Furniture. You are supposed to be a king of the people. When last did you check their challenge? Once in a while they call all of you, they summon all of you, and then all of you gather. They make you feel happy. This thing, the time to redefine situation is very close. But the next generation and the people of Biafra must understand. You will get the point why we are telling you this thing. Get ready, get ready, get ready. Something has been put in place in process. And even the person who has put that thing in process, he can't control it any longer. Go and ask Nanda Kano. He can't control it any longer. Why? Because he soiled his hand. And that thing cannot be stopped. Not by any man. They say the war they prepare for, even the cripple and the blind will be defended. And the last agent of our predicament, the last agent of our frustration, embarrassment. They go to work. They learn trade. Life is difficult, we know. But they keep struggling to survive. Today, will it shock you to know that more than 45% of Biafran youth no longer work? Some are waiting for Biafra to come so that Biafra can help them. Some of them are waiting for war to start. Like someone said that they have nothing to lose. All you need is faith. All you need is the determination. And then add it the will to succeed. My brother, you will make it. My brother, you will succeed. You cannot throw your life away. We were once there. We were once there. We have faith. We have the dream. We dreamed of success. And we don't dream and sleep. We go and work for it. We don't just dream and start sleeping. Because faith without work is dead. And then now they cannot turn all of you, most of you, to beggar. They will, we will kill you, we will catch you. Look at people who call you gossip and tell you gossip people, jobless people. Show us your agenda. Yeah, hey, it's my first slum in Dubai. Hey, way, Abenopabi is working. Abenopabi will kill him now the Kano first. All the Shiran he took all of us to, all the volunteers to, they will call on him. He must him anyway. And so tonight I just take this little time to review to you some of the agents of harassment, agent of pleasant situation, and of course difficulty. Today there are some criminals, Nnamdi Kanu criminals, going everywhere. Sit at home. You want to impress the people of Biafra that they obey Nnamdi Kanu. Why has all of a sudden no sit at home in the southeast? Are we not Biafra anymore? You are harassing your people, making life difficult for them. Hey, today you sit at home. Hey, give us a Nnamdi Kanu. Anompama everywhere. I'm not talking to all of you. The zombies know themselves. It's sit at home. And then the people don't want problem. The people of Biafra must understand. You don't have choice. We must on this must and behead it once and for all. Or else forever I will torment you and be recycling your predicament. BBC will help you. Hey, we, Emanatata, and then non happy waker. One chan on our sit at home. We'll sit at home, give us Biafra. All the one we don't sit, where did it lead to? Now they cannot collect money. Seal us, deliver us, document us. Circling your suffering. They have started again. No election, no election in Biafra land. Let me tell you, if you have sense and you are in Biafra land, my guy, if you are a politically inclined individual, go and vote. Go and vote. The gods have spoken. But if you are not a political inclined individual like me, my guy, stand your side. All those people shouting, don't vote, don't vote. They want to hold the government to ransom. They collect their share and move away. Now me and you dey here. If you can't obey, kakwane obey. Until we get to a certain level of understanding, progressively initiating method to survive as a people. Leave all of them. See, my neighbor was hard by Nnamdi Kanu. All their contract is simple. Turn the pressure group to a political machinery. Changing the narratives. How do they want to do it before? This time now, what you'll be hearing is, let's join politics. When we gather momentum. Referendum. Now we are waiting for them. By now, most of you supposedly principal officer of IPOB, but now Nnamdi Kanu with his new plan would have hunted all of you down. Because they want to assassinate, eliminate every man and woman who could challenge him or who can challenge him. We are waiting for him. That is why sometimes I come and tell you, IPOB bingo, zombie. When we have vital information that you people are killing Igbo people, we will redesign the whole movement for you. And you think it's not a joke. And we are not threatening you. If we hear him with evidence that IPO bingo zombies in the bush, in the cage, you sponsor the death of any Igbo man, we will redesign our territory for you. Now they are shouting from America, from Japan, don't vote to referendum. You people don't know what happened in the past referendum. If you know how much Nnamdi Kanu worth, you will understand why his brain is having partial contact. They have started again. They brought Bruce Ward to come and raise money. It's money they want to raise. They have told you now, our lawyer, legal team is going to Ghana to press the case of our people. Start raising funds. That is what they will be doing by now. Don't say it. Why can't we say it? Why are we saying what Nigeria is doing? And of course, I'm not talking to all of you. The people I'm talking to, they know themselves. And you're jealous of when they boy Jeko. This is our people for. Now they have started. Referendum. We sponsored many of the youth to make album. They sing. One of them, my favorite. Votuli naitolato temba bidodo. I can't sing it very well. Maybe I will play it. It's just that I don't like to play any music that talk about Nnamdi Kanu now. because it will be a sin recorded against me in heaven with his atrocity until he repent. We have done all these things now. Have you forgotten Chimobi Okafor? On our kill am there now. Because we know most of the brakata you people are playing. And then I remember when Nnamdi Kanu made the announcement, he said, yes, having consulted our elders, the other, yes, having consulted our mother, so that they do not say we don't respect them. And then I have received vital information that our requirements have been met, documents sealed, delivered, and documented. And tomorrow, Nnamdi Kanu will tell you Chike Doziem is the one who deceived him. And you will believe. You will stone them to death. Look at all of them trying to kill China Sanwo-Olu, the idiot. He's an idiot. What they did to other people, they are going to test it, have a taste of it. So, China, anywhere you are, don't think I'm supporting you. Very soon, all of you will be TLM. Hey, Chike Doziem is a criminal because they are going to say he's responsible for seal, deliver, and documented. But the real guy, man, you don't see them. They are behind the scene. We raised money. We want to buy printing machine. We want to mobilize the whole world. There will be no election. But do you know what? We were almost there. That action would have redefined Nigeria. By now, what we'll be fighting over is how to restructure Biafra. Because with what we see now, Nnamdi Kanu will be the master prophet, will be in charge of religious affairs for life. It's unfortunate. Understand, the message tonight is simple. Do not allow them to recycle your predicament, that harassment, that unpleasant situation, that difficult situation. Don't let them recycle it. It's unfortunate. We must learn to disassociate from their fraudulent activities by focusing on how to remove these difficulties, this unpleasant situation, this embarrassment situation from our lives. And then we can achieve much. And that is why the de facto customary government, of course, in collaboration with the Biafra Nation Alliance, are not keeping quiet. The solution to all these problems, first of all, is that we must confront the following stakeholders with reality that is on ground. All the 5 stakeholders who are responsible for recycling our challenges, we must confront them. And to do that, we need to initiate processes, and which we are doing currently. The Biafran de facto customary government, in collaboration with other pro-Biafran groups, are putting facilities in place to help those of you who have been misled by any of these groups in the following ways. Number 1, some of them have misled you by keeping you uninformed. And now, Biafra Human Rights and Freedom Radio Station, we are here to make sure that you are properly informed. If you are not informed, you are deformed already. Most of you don't know what is happening. When we tell you this is what is going on, you will be there telling us, no, we know it. You don't know anything. You don't know anything. I see people who just join IPOB. Their name is not even in any unit. They are the one telling you how to fight Biafra. I keep calling you Ndiohi, because the thief cometh not but to steal, to kill, and to destroy. If any of this is a part of your agenda, they keep you uninformed, and that is why most of you are deformed already. Without Biafra Women Right and Freedom radio station. By now, some of you say, hey, well, Bruce has come to save us. So he has called many lawyers from America. America don't solve him problem, finish. Afghanistan is waiting for them. Guinea Chloraka Abi Krukaka is waiting for them. Nonsense. Hey, well, Bruce is here. Oh. Is it Jesus Christ is here? Oh, hallelujah. Oh. God has answered our prayer. Oh. By now, it's a shame that the world media, it is a shame that the world powers, it is a shame that the universal community are not talking about us. It's a shame. Do I blame you for it? No. Do I blame myself? No. But I still need one we must continue. Anyhow they want to write our story, that is not a problem. Let them write it, but they have to be talking about it. I used to hear about Gaza Strip. I used to hear about Saddam Hussein. I used to hear about Rola Lady Dan, Margaret Thatcher, Peter Buota, all those people sponsoring rubbish everywhere. And we used to hear them. When will Biafran start appearing by fire, by force on world media platform? When? And I'm going to, hey, Bruce is here. Bruce, if you can listen to this broadcast, disassociate from Barrister Joffo and IPOB. They will dent your image. They will dent your image. They are just using you to raise money, except you are part of them. Disassociate from them. They have betrayed their people more than Nigeria has ever done to us. So they keep you uninformed. You are not informed. Here on Biafra Nation, we want to keep you informed. Now, this same group of people, the solution is what I'm telling you. They begin to disorganize your activities. How many of you volunteers still have house? How many of you volunteers still have shop? How many of you who say, Nande, you will die within Nande, even with the devil? Where are all of you? They disorganize you. And understand, don't lose faith. We know the truth already. We know what you are going through. And may I remind you that the Biafra Nation Alliance, in collaboration with other pro-Biafran groups, start in Nigeria is a war. But then we consider the issue of collateral damage. What is there? It's just to go to Onitsha Head Bridge, take 3 Fulani or Hausa, just kill them there. And then before 1 hour, they will bring trailer load of our people dead body from the north. Is that love? Are we the one who now choose the sacrificial lamb? Or rather, do you think we are afraid of such death? But we must be organized. So if you are saying, let's cast now, to start war is a very simple thing. All the people doing born again now, they cannot hold. All set, you will understand that most of them are gold medalists in Chinese, Taekwondo and Jidoka. Because a time will come, everybody will answer their father's name. They keep you disorganized. I tell you, by the time I analyze along the line what Nnamdi Kanu wanted to do, George Onyibe, Mazi Chokafomefo, Dr. Odo, Obidio Bienu. That is what he wanted to do, is that when he's done with us, we will just go. The option you have is to go and hang yourself. Oh, Kwademe Ijelu, Kwademe Ijelu, Nisha wakwole yo ne mwakole yo, Ebijeko Ijelu, Isha wakwole yo ne mwakole yo, Ebijeko Ijelu. And so when I see the amount of energy and resources that is being put into IPOB, by criminal Nnamdi Kanu to destroy George Onyibe. I wish they can deploy that to the enemy. Chinasa was jumping up and down. You will tell me, I need check you potoko and you got magiodo. My guy, ewe potago moko biama modo. The audio are there to shock you. Members of the DOS, we are discussing. I'm telling them, you can't do this. Chinasa say, hey man, I may now bawashono, now bawashono. And you need check you potoko, I got magiodo. Nge wa mamodo. You just to a yorogodo. You do to a rogodo. Iga mamodo. But manemado na omuabudo. Oh God, people of Biafra, we are being economic. They weaken you. You can't fend for yourself. And so we must empower our people. This empowerment is not just giving money. And I want to believe God in the coming month, people will begin to give testimony. So you will understand we are not joking here. You must be empowered morally. You must be empowered spiritually. You must be empowered financially. You must be empowered in every way. Sometimes it's not money that is your problem. Initiative, you lack it. The right people, you lack the contact. In conclusion to what I have said so far, I want to encourage you, Biafrans, those of you on ground, look for the nearest Biafra Nation Alliance family close to you. The administrators will put you through regarding the upcoming event, Biafran Youth Empowerment. Join them, they will tell you. We don't say everything here to win the praise or glory from people. No. Join Biafra Nation Alliance family. You can still come within Nnamdi Kanu mentality. We will send you back from where you came from. But if you are a Biafran, you want to have a real life and have the capacity to defend Biafra Nation in every way imaginable or possible, come out. People will put you through, empower you in so many ways. I repeat, those of you in Biafra land, don't slack back. Because I said that guy, don't listen to George Onyibe broadcast. They are disassociate from them. They are evil. They are the saboteur. We are coming for them. We are going to kill them. Just find out what is their problem. What exactly do they want? And most of you sheepishly, you listen to them. Our case have been settled, and there is nothing any of you can do. He said that you repent and you are liberated, or you continue going there, you will be disgraced. We don't wish you death, but you will see disgrace, international disgrace. It's unfortunate. And of course, at this moment, our lines are open. Our WhatsApp line is still remains 070 815 45642. 070 815 45642. You are free to call in 070 815 45642. That is our WhatsApp line. And then our direct line is 081 221 52971. 081 221 52971 is our direct line. You are free to call in and make your contribution. Of course, one of our targets is that have your say in our say. Have your say in our say. And so the people of Biafra, avoid anybody telling you, hey, we no referendum, no election, we know. They want to hold the government hostage, not to improve on our life, not to improve on our community in any way, just to collect their own change and go and divide it in America. Just to divide it and share it. Very soon they come and give you special broadcasts. Our lines are open. If you cannot access this studio line, you are free to call my private WhatsApp line if you have it. Empowerment journey has started. The platform is open. Look for the nearest Biafra Nation Alliance family close to you, the de facto customary government. Join them, other pro-Biafran group that you believe in their ideology. Join them. We have a nation to deliver. We are saddled with enormous responsibility. Too big, so hard, and sometimes we begin to imagine if we have all the time and all that it takes for us to be able to deliver this nation. But of course, we are not backing down. We continue doing what we are supposed to do. Our lines are open once again. Those of you in Biafra land and those of you under the sound of my voice, do not forget to tell our people in Biafra land, Anambra State, for instance, within Obaru, Mpo, 33, you can get us on FM 100.5. Our relay station there are up and running 247. Do not forget. Encourage them to tune in and be part of what we are doing here on Biafra Nation Alliance. Of course, as always, I am joined by one of the genuine daughters of Biafra, the original ones. Can you hear me, Agunwanye?
Yes, sir, I can hear you, my reverend.
You are very welcome, my dear. Go ahead. The world is listening.
Thank you. Good evening, sir. And all the other protocols duly observed. There is not much gospel in evening class. Let me just go straight to the thing I have to say before the witch, those that will hurt my smoke will come. This night, you have said it all. I just want to touch some parts of the things that you just analyzed. Your analysis is nothing, is something, I don't think there's any other thing I will start comparing with it tonight. And some of the things going on, at times we have an interlude during all this kind of thing because they are not even doing some comedy. There's the one I saw today. Another name giving Simon Ekpere baptism name is answering Umu. Military training. You can do it. But he wants to do his own after the training, carry gun and wear army uniform to snap a picture on Facebook. That is not a soldier, but when you see any fighter, you go to the I am Anthony, General, this, that. So all kind of ground. That they have got and the element and the everything evil. And there's this question I was asking.
Can you please be able to change your location because your voice is cracking?
Okay. Is it better now?
It's better now. Go ahead, please.
Okay. So one thing I don't know where they put their brain, because at least they know all those blah 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 they are saying on the air. That there are people that are educated, that are listening and they seeing what they are writing and what they are saying. Now they say Bruce will come to interfere in the case of Ekperima. Now let me ask them this question. Do Bruce Finn have a constitutional right to come into another sovereign state and take over another person's? Or is there anything he came for that they have not made us to understand? At least for how many weeks he will stay in Nigeria, they will raise money for his feeding and every other thing. And those around him will collect their own chicken change and put inside their pocket. Because they know ordinarily now, if there's no any kind of such kind of caliber or such kind of dignitary around them to raise money will be a problem for them now. And we still see on social media that they are going, bleaching man is going to Ghana to go and rescue his people. Do he have a constitutional right to go to Ghana to judge any matter? While he has 99.9% of his active people languishing in different jail in Nigeria, he has never gone to rescue them. So it's those of them that are sweeping gutter and washing toilet in Ghana that he wants to go and rescue. Now, there's another one that he said this coming election in Anambra State to come November, that there will be no election without referendum. That if they fail to go out and vote, there will be a referendum. So I want to ask her, so failing to go and vote is an opposite or synonymous to the referendum. And that if they fail to do the referendum, then the person that the incumbent governor will continue to be. Indirectly now you will see the campaign that woman is making. They know that when they are not the one and they can't last son in school, they named him the boss. And he carried all training, giving scholarship to whichever will go and read. So he is doing it. So indirectly, they didn't want to be not to this seat. Because immediately he used that, they want to close. And they don't know that he can still continue to be fulfilling his obligation to them. So all these things they are doing, then we just come to the end and open mouth and start saying rubbish. We start thinking of the implications of what the consequences of what they are saying. Now there's another memo the writer wrote. He's urging all the people of Imo State that Buhari is coming there on 9th of this month, that they should lock down everywhere in Imo State. Nobody should come out. That if anybody dares to come out, whatever they see, they will take it. Or if they postpone the visit because of this is memo, then they should be looking out to know the day they will put it, so that they will stop everywhere down and go and deal with them. See how they initiate the problem. And all the zombies that are in the bush may run out to the road that day to go and stop the whole place. Didn't know the road to his father's compound. You don't know how things have been. Then you are there. The day of his children on the ground that day, so then we go and stop the Buhari from coming to Imo State. Because there's this thing I was reading. There is difference between the power and authority. The people feel that you have power, but you don't have authority. Because authority is emanated from a legal instituted power. You may have power, but you don't have the authority. And when authority comes, it will perceive that you have power. You feel you have power, or you have power to initiate chaos or problems. But you are not in authority. You are not a stakeholder. The governor of a state has the legitimate right to do whatever he wants to do in his state. But it's only the masses that can hold him accountable. That's why they say that nobody is above the law. We are practicing democracy, which is a government of the people, by the people and for the people. And that's the major reason why you have the legal backing to go and ask your leaders, these things you are doing that we don't like it, this is the one we like. But you will not do it in an art law form. You will not come up and say that you are bigger than a constituted authority in your state. Why you? have never done anything tangible that people have seen in the state. Contributing to when this ship where you are today, and today all of us become evil. We became saboteur, we became this, we became that, and when I accepted that saboteur with gladness, and it's happy, you are not still contented. So what then do you want? You told somebody to go. You drop to somebody from the person's position and told the person to go. That is a saboteur. The person told you thank you and left. And now you are still killing yourself. Okay, now look at it. They said our director slumped and this and that. I now recall back what we are saying that time. When Abakari was sick, that he was rushed to Kuwait, and he was followed by Jibril. That when Abakari died there, Jibril did not come back. He now from there went to Sudan, and he is with the number plate or number what he called it, that carried the Abakari, but whether it is Kuwait, he said they rushed him to which country he mentioned that time because he has been a little bit long. So they are not trying to repeat that drama. You mention or the recycling our predicament. They are really recycling the predicament because all those propagandas they did a year, 2 years ago, they are recycling it again today. Now, what I want to ask this question. Truly, let's assume that the director was sick. They knew very well that it is that London that all the politicians in this our country always goes for medical treatment. So our director now will leave London hospital and now be going to Dubai for treatment. There is reasons why they are doing the propaganda. They don't know that there are some people that are analysts that have still thinking. Those that have because I thought of them, it's a very spirit given to them by God, that whenever they say some rubbish, then we sit down and analyze it and weigh it and know the price size of the coins there and throw it. Then we just come up in the quest and to just and because of this, they have succeeded in killing people. Like that guy that we were talking about, China Samoro, that came to make a call, use the fake name, and what he said lie, that China Sam will not call, cancel anything. Explain to him that this is what is obtainable, this is what is going on, and many people didn't want to go to protest. And he brought from his phone that the government of that country has really attacked the terrorists. They broadcast a picture of a film, and if you interpret what is written there, that they are saying that the Nigerian government has successfully finally captured the terrorist organization leader, Martin Nnamdi Kanu. So if that company, they know that the terrorists already, that you will not go to the embassy and be protesting to the person be released. It was when they narrated the situation on ground to China. It's not that I'm supporting him because he himself is a criminal too. But when a criminal has not committed offense, POD, he came to that place to start lying. That's how they're just doing it to themselves, from to pillar, from pillar to pillar. I think that is where they are. They are doing themselves because all these rubbish they are doing. They are saying the whole world is saying them. So I just like from one line to the other, from one of a note to the other. What are they actually up to? Nobody knows. Is it only to issue threats? Like what happened with the Enugu State today? The Russians want umbrella spare parts, motorcycle spare parts that is coming to our place. And this thing belongs to your brother, Igbo man. The trailer you bought, if it is that to Dangote, you know, within a twinkle of an eye, you see is in insurance. Then give you 3 of it. It has nothing to affect him. But that year, he bought his properties down. Who will pay him back? I don't know how these people reason. Just like, I don't know. And I'm now addressing our Igwes and governors and the other stakeholders. How long will you people keep quiet? This thing will be happening. So you people will now be at home, go to deliver with rope on his neck. It's very uncalled for. You people have kept quiet because none of your own children has been slaughtered by APOB. None of your own children have been slaughtered, and those of them are abroad because their own children are involved. Like Muhammad again at he had time. The cap of his face and some on his head. Then you thinking you got and wine and to go back, and because who knows even what you put inside the cup drinking. Then especially him and shooting you, then you will be issuing threats for other people to go and kill other people's children. Look at him giving order that there will be all the Christians in Nigeria should have one visit at home. I don't know. All of them are just doing their test run. I don't know. Somebody rich. When there is an angle you will push somebody rich, when it gets to that angle, the person cannot penetrate through the wall to run away from you. That person will reverse and chase you with the reaction is bestowed on him. If you use stressful profit and give you the reaction, you will not find your feet again on the ground to stand. People think that you will continue doing all this, the people will keep on keeping you quiet. You will continue doing it to the end. It will not work. The time shall come when you people will know what will start happening to you. I'm going to our please stand up and stop this evil that are bringing into our land. Everywhere now, you see, there's a lot that happened on social media today. So, still in one and they're doing exactly what they're trying to wanted to one man with his they pursued him to his house. When they pursued him to his house and the man noticed that he's coming to collect something and he started off, he shot him at the close range and the man died. Then after 1 to 2, this back to the facility because they got to the other one with the cheap landing and came and abducted a pregnant woman. As the story is, the man was dealing with them with his wife that is crazy and taking himself in the woman. The man and all something response team they called. They asked them and they went to these things were not Fulani. The one I saw in Enugu State, a man went to his farm, coming with his wife on bed. They stopped him on the road and asked the man down. And what the wife ran away. People went and searched for the person and got him, and he was killed at the blood instantly. If you hear what I do, and if those people are. All these things, when they commit this crime, then we be the first person to come to social media and start writing, anyway, people, they are killing us. But most of all these crimes, they are the ones committing it. and our people, our leaders are keeping them safe. I'm very sure that if we stand up and do it, it's not every time you will be following action with the action in different in the other dimension. There is a way that technically your people can bring it to install. There are things abroad. Just killing, and the ones they are killing people and killing. Our population.
Yes, see if you can still move around. See if you can still move around. The network. Okay, you are better now.
Okay, so I don't know whether Excelema has been paid to be doing this to us. He will never go free from this. He has already entangled himself, and he will never come out of that place unless he will repent. I'm standing on best ground saying it. I'm standing on the ground in the soil of Biafra land saying it, because Biafra land does not condemn evil. Evil does not condemn evil. They doesn't kill their brothers or sisters. They don't spill the blood of their own. And you people tend to start spilling the blood of our children on our own ground every day. He will never come out of that place unless he will replace his state. And those of you that are still following him, there's one write-up I saw on social media, and I so much love that write-up. They said that the only thing, that person said that the only thing that will stop this mess is when Nigeria government will liaise with all the countries that these people that are initiating these people that are staying and start tracking them. By the time they negotiate their international relationship with other countries, of which they know how they talk to each other. When there is the presidents of all those countries, they found themselves, and all those initiators of people will start repatriating home. At the time, all of them will be shifted down to this land. Then they will now come and stand up at the front and start fighting that war. That's the only thing that will stop it. And they are coming, they will come with their children. Because these are other people's children that are killing. Their children must follow them and come and fight that battle. That they will fight it once and for all. And why they have been blackmailing, doing all this rubbish, has it yielded any revenue? No. Rather, it's yielding negative impact. Now, you people are telling us to sit at home, You are talking Biafrans. But in the street, your movement now with only 5 in the state. Other neighboring ones, you are not going there to do anything. Now you think that even if Igbos sit at home now in 2023, that the Nigerian government is to talk to you, it doesn't affect them. Una leader that any day you look for him, you didn't see him. You people should go to Abuja and burn it down. And you are still waiting there, sitting down, only terrorizing we that have no hand in what is going on. Why not go to Abuja and destroy these people for Christ's sake, so that you people will not be free? So if we keep on narrating all the atrocities against us, because we that are back home are suffering it, receiving the heat of what we don't know. If soldiers come now, they will start picking the innocent souls, because those that came and strike and ran into the bush, there it ends. They will come and start picking the innocent one. It's only when they make up their mind and go to the camps and face them face to face, you will not know. The one that happened in Nimo last week, Monday, sit at home. They came to harass people. They are not even people again to go home and sit. They came out to see. They snatched somebody's car. They went into a filling station, collected 100,000 and other valuables there. Locked out of them because somebody called the quick response team. They are coming, they started running, they were pushing them. All of them started shooting at each other. And on they burned the 3 men down there. Then others carried the bullets with us and ran into the bush. One of them there confessed that the mother was that they should go there and do work that day. Have you seen it? They have done atrocities to their work. So the work of enforcing this on people is to go and snatch car and sit and steal in a police station. Have you seen it? And the after his he gave up his goods. I was crying. And how we should do that process of that his confession. He will pray to God to please accept his soul that he did it wrongly and confessing his sin to God so that at least he will make heaven. I don't know. I can't continue to be narrating it tomorrow. But let me just stop here so that others will their contribution. But one thing I know is that there's never a time evil will suppose good, and there is no way darkness will recover day. Day must definitely cover darkness. No matter how dark the tunnel is, we must see come out and see beams of light very soon. Not must affect the person today or tomorrow, either directly or indirectly. The law of karma must visit that person, and so shall it be. Not the upper or the upper. Then you everything, and I call you everything because my name is on the earth. I thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Of course, we understand your position. People like you who have seen evil, almost impossible to be convinced. It's almost impossible for you to keep quiet because we already know the truth. And of course, our lines are open and you are free to call in. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp.
Hello.
Good evening from here.
Good evening, sir.
You're welcome to the program. Your name and where are you calling from, please?
I'm calling from Aba.
Go ahead, your name. Of course, as always, the Zoom Electric Network. These are some of the challenges, but in the end, we will overcome.
Hello.
Go ahead, please. You are back.
Hello. I from Aba in Abia State. My name is Onyo. Hello.
Go ahead, please.
Okay. So you get the point. Hello. Okay, I said my name is Mazi Onyema. I'm calling from Aba in Abia State. So I said I just came back from school and I got an information that my cousin brother was, let me say, kidnapped. But they said it was an arrest. So they arrested him from Ihoje side. They were praying on a Sunday morning where they were praying in their temple. So the police, they went there and they arrested him, and up to now we've heard from him. So I don't know where we will go and look for him. Talk more of giving him the past 3 weeks now.
Okay, this is what I want you to do. You have information that he's in a prison. Am I correct?
Sir?
You have the information that he's locked up in a maximum prison, Aba. Let's see. Did they tell you where he was locked up?
Yes. Somebody told me that he saw him there.
Okay, this is what you will do. Go to the massive prison in Aba there. Talk to one of the warders. They will be able to help you find out. Of course, you have to give them money. If that is done, you are able to find him.
Okay.
Then let me know. I will guide you on what to
sir.
do next. But if you are not able to find out, try and find out who the coordinator is and know what they know at his position. And if you are able to do
sir.
these two things, inbox me. I will still help you and follow up. Okay?
Okay, sir. But
okay.
the
what?
The fear now is the fear is we might go there without any legal personnel, and they might either intimidate us or get us also.
This is what you will do. You don't go there as if you have your right, because our right has been taken. Nobody will even listen to you. When you get to the premises there, look for a warder man that is standing alone. Go and explain to them. And then you know what they are going to do. They are going to collect bribe from you and guide you to the person. They won't do it free for you. If you like, carry the whole lawyer in the world. They won't listen to you. Just look for some warder that are standing alone. Explain to them. They will help you out. You find
sir.
them something. That is what you will do.
Okay, I'll get back with you.
It's okay.
Okay, sir.
All right. Sorry for the challenges, my brother. We will overcome. Of course, these are the things we are seeing. These are the reasons we are warning our people. They are massively arresting Biafran youth because of the criminals who are saying sit at the born motor. They are gunmen. You people who are shouting don't know what is happening, and another people are setting death trap for us. And no more election, boycott it. Who are you there to tell us that now? Considering the fact that we have been sued 100 times over. We have been sued 100 times over. And this money is divided by a certain family. It will not work that way. Let us stop betraying our people. Let us stop betraying our people and calling their names. We have passed those stage. This is just somebody coming from school. And he's just been informed that his brother has been arrested. His brother has been arrested. And now they do not know his whereabouts. And if care is not taken, that may be the end of the brother. Because from every indication, he's an IPOB member. Down necessarily. Yes, a caller on WhatsApp. Can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp.
Okay. Master George Onyibe, I greet you, sir. Good evening.
You're welcome, OBDK. Good evening from here. Go ahead, please. Yeah. Let us see.
Eric, my brother, I greet everybody. I greet Adamwa Agwan. So, and all the numerous names I cannot mention. And I greet Big Max up as well. All the Biafran, the federal government for the good plans we have for Biafra. So my coming here tonight is to talk to my fellow Biafra, because I believe that Biafra we all is looking for, we all is trying to restore. And anybody or everybody that is trying to restore Biafra is restoring the same thing that I want to be restored. So I take this opportunity to talk to all the whole Biafran all over the whole world, anywhere you are. If you really know you want, the most important thing is to unite ourselves. to understand first that 1 person, 2 person, 3 person, 4 person, 100 person will never give us Biafra. Even 1 million Biafrans can never give us Biafra. So when you understand this kind of principle, then we now think that we are ready to restore our own home. But when we see that we are trying to remove the bad things inside the eggs, or the bad things inside the water, people can drink it, and some people, if they are trying to feed that, people like Onyibe have been bought by Nigeria. I don't know, or Uchemofo have been bought by Nigeria. I don't know if Uchemofo or Onyibe is a goose buy or a goose for sale. I don't know. So, but all I'm trying to advise all the whole Biafra, I will not be happy when I'm hearing somebody calling our brothers fools or idiots. No, they're not idiots. Head was all over the place. So if you want to try what I'm telling you now, just try to find somebody whom you can every day listen to his words and listen to his words. You just talk and you listen. Trust me, before you can do it with that person 2 months, you can be speaking like that person somehow. So I urge all the Biafrans, I know it pains. My most concern is the damages which we, the Biafra, has caused into Biafran restoration. This is my most concern because I don't think that we understood where we are, at the level where we are in Biafra struggle or to restore Biafra. I don't know if most of us remember that we have fought for this regime before. I don't know if most of us remember that there is a degree that made people like Biafra in the United Nations after 50 years, or I don't know how many, 30 years of war, that you can be able to fight to collect back your nation if you're willing. So all I'm asking Biafra tonight, are we willing to collect this Biafra, or are we willing to expect 1 person or 2 people or a group of people to come and give you this Biafra? You people are saying that right now that this IPOP pattern and formula is not giving us this Biafra. We should tell ourselves the truth. This thing, we can, if we will say that, oh, as we're doing it is good, we can still have to do it more year again, more years and more years. And try to exchange ideas together and try to understand and tell our people the truth, the truth, the way to survive to get this Biafra. Because what is going on in Igbo land now is telling you that if we all can agree together, we can move something to happen in Nigeria nation, that we know that we are ready. But when we are going there and somebody is coming telling us like, what do I want from Nigerian government, and the people reply, at the point referendum. No, what do we want from Nigerian government? What do we want from the world? What do we want from people around us? How do we move? What is our strategy formula? What do we want to do? So you people are seeing what is going on. The blaming from Chinasa Sanwo-Olu and Simon Akpan, I should not blame them. I should give this blame to all the whole IPOP all over the whole world, because you people were there. You could not form a good organization where everybody will know each other and where everybody will know that this is the role of this person. I don't know what they are calling about, but I was an IPOP. So you see that the structure and the foundation is just built by propaganda. So, and propaganda will never give us any Biafra. When we want Biafra, we show the world how respect we are to human And I love one guy that said the word today. He said that the purpose of this forum, the Biafra Human Rights and Nation, is to defend human rights, the right of a human. So we are here to defend our own right. We don't, and defending our right does not mean that we want to make war or we want to make enemies around ourselves. No. But we all are calling every pro-Biafran together to come on together. And if there is any people that is corrupt in anywhere you belong, you try to chase them away. You chase them away and you try to make that place to become a good place. So before you want to do something, you have to check the kind of people you want to give a nation, or the kind of people to rule, or whatsoever. And when you evaluate all these people and know that, give them what they want. We Igbo, what is our nature? Our nature is democracy. Our nature is everybody have to bring his own opinion to do something and let something work. So I'm not against those of our brothers, my closest homies, my friends here that are not giving me what I expect from own life to live. But when you reason deeply, you will find out that there's a lie somewhere, many lies somewhere in IPOP Foundation. You find out that IPOP have been assassinating people's image, telling you that criminal, they go and take money from Nigeria, they do this, they do that. And maybe people that are telling you, brother, we have to do this thing this way, or have to apply another methodology. Now they become saboteurs. So, and who do you call saboteur tomorrow that will be happy? Do you know what the saboteur is being, or somebody that is infame, or somebody, how can I call it? A hungry person. And nobody want to see himself as a hungry person, or no. So now it's time for reconciliation, and if you don't reconcile, we keep on roaming about. We keep on talking the same thing every day, every year, every day. So I have to finish now my talk because I have to give people time to talk. The Biafra Nation Alliance is there. We open our doors, our arms to everybody who want to be part to restore Biafra. Anybody who knows the kind of way he wants to support, because if you're going to a football pitch to play, if you don't go with all the players, you're going to lose your match. So if you don't want to lose this match, we have to go with the full squad. The full squad, I mean, is that is the people who are supposed to be going and doing something diplomacy way. And the other people doing disseminations, telling people the benefit of to get back our own freedom, because what I understand from Biafran war is that the Biafran people were fighting for their survival. And we have been fighting for our survival up to this time. Not that we are fighting to upgrade, but we are fighting to survive. So I wish you remember the important, that we should not forget this. So please, Biafras all over the whole world, you should not come to this platform and try to embarrass the people there, or to tell them any kind of word you can tell anybody. No, this is not time of joke. It's not time to take Biafra stuff like a football organization or any fans, a club. No. It's a serious issue, and we have to take it serious. Master Onyibe, God bless you, and God bless Biafrans all over the whole world. And for the IPOP people, stop cleaning gutter in Ghana, please.
Thank you very much, and good night from here. And that is OBDK. We continue to tell our people the truth, and that is a very good advice coming from you. IPOB Ghana, please stop cleaning gutter. We understand most of you dead brothers, and believe me, we are here to. We are on a rescue mission. We will continue to do everything that we can within our power to make sure all of you are salvaged, all of you are delivered. Like our brother OBDK has said, we need all the squad. Everybody must come on board. We need all the squad. I used to see both our mad people, both our sick people, both our crippled, our blind, all of us are going home. And any plan to leave some behind will demean the entire project. These are the truth. These are the truth that must be obeyed. Don't forget the lines are open and you are free to call in and make your own contribution. Our target is to restore Biafra, nothing more, nothing less. But some individuals have decided to become a clause in the wheel of progress for this project. And sometime maybe they were not even after Biafra restoration in the first place. And that is why it is easy for them to sell us at will. It is easy for them to blackmail us at will. It is easy for them to character assassinate us at will. But in the end, those who have died because of Biafra, we can assure you, their death will not be in vain. It's a promise. And we are here to make sure that that is done. And of course, at this moment, I am joined by one of our administrator. And let's see. Mazi Okomokom. Can you hear me, please, Mazi Paul?
Mazi Onyibe, I can hear you.
Good evening, sir, from here.
Good evening from London. I still remain your comrade, your servant. You are my mentor. You are my mentor. I keep telling you, every program you are doing, every blessed day is a new one, and the new one is the best. I have to congratulate you for making yourself available to serve Biafran de facto government. It's not easy what you are doing. It's not easy. You sacrifice your time, your life, your money to serve Biafrans. It will be well with you. It will be well with you in Eke. It will be well with you in Ori. It will be well with you in Afo and Nwo. That means it will be well with you in the north, east, west, and south. That 4 market days, it shall be well with you. For making yourself for making yourself available to serve Biafrans. I will not refuse or deny myself of congratulating the Biafran de facto government implementation committee, those in the hem of affair of Biafrans, to us back home. From our father, Dokumbo, Obidio Bienu, Uche Mofo, Dr. Kado, Onyike Omiomio, Ike Namana Nenyi, Maze Mbadadike, according to you, but we call it Mbadike. You call him Mbadadike. He's Mbadadike. I congratulate all of you. And I have to say, thank you, Biafra Nations Alliance, for the good works you are doing to support the particularly our Masop brothers, the one from Ghana, the one from Scandinavia, I say thank you all for supporting Biafra Nations Alliance and de facto government of Biafra. We are going home. I will not forget Adha Biafra, our mother, Agongwanyi. Agongwanyi, you are doing well. Only God will bless you. Who will I call? Who will I stop to thank? For those of us who are not coming to our, who are coming to say what we are saying for us to say, I encourage everybody to come and say in our say, because we are going nowhere. We came prepared. I will not forget to say to our director, Mazi Uchebofo, it shall be well with you. Neke, thank you all. Orie Afo Onwo, you are a good man. Without you, we will not be where we are. We will also encourage our father, our daddy, the Lord, to keep on keeping on. According to our director Uchebofo, he said to us, keep on keeping on. Daddy Obidi, keep on keeping on. You are doing a good job. Our brother in Canada, Maziokwe, you are doing well. God will bless you for choosing the truth. When everybody came together and said, enough is enough. Those of you in Canada, some that I will not call their names, who championed this, enough is enough, retire back to join or to follow the criminality. I know he's my brother as well. One day he will come up in the open and say enough is enough. Mazi Onyibe, I'm not going to say much because the people who have come before me have said everything. But what I want to encourage our brothers, fear. I said it 3 times. Fear is what is putting us back. Everybody should rise up. Everybody knows my name. Everybody know who I am. I am in the open, but I came out in the open and declare that I'm more than fear. Fear cannot hold me captive. I'm one of the people they call rat in the cage, but I uncaged myself and came out and declare to my people, and I'm declaring it again. Those of you in Bende, Omuahia province, have nothing to fear. The only thing I promise you, I will not name anybody, but it's better you come out now and declare yourself allegiance to Biafra Nations Alliance and Biafra the customary government, so that you will be safe. Forget about the fear. Nobody will harm you as long as you have come and make yourself known to Biafran de facto government. You'll be protected. Come out. I'm begging you. My name is Okompol Okoronkwo. I'm from Alai. Alai is in Bende, and Bende is in Umuahia province. Mazi, I couldn't believe it that even a general of a retired general contacted me day before yesterday and said I should. These our people that have nothing doing. There are opportunities going on that they can be engaged and be employed. Generally, if you are listening to this broadcast, I'm not going to call your name, but because of the goodwill you have extended to me, I want to extend it to our people because you come from my area. Maybe people listening will know the general. Anybody who want to leave criminality, if you have diploma, HND, or equivalent, and you want to get yourself out of criminality, contact they will contact you. They will get your details. I will get it. I will forward it to where you will be engaged to a good job. You will work. That is the empowerment Diokpo Onyibe have been, all of us. We will get you job. You leave the bush. You leave criminality. I'm not a party, and I will not be a of criminality. Everybody knows me. Our elders, Biafra Nations Alliance, don't insult the elders. Ojozo Kano is my maternal uncle. He have put up, which people from my area know, he have put up a program to empower the people. And I support my uncle, my uncle, Ojozo Kano, because he too have where he have wrong Biafrans, but he is doing some program to empower our youth, which I am part of the people that will lead you through Biafra de facto customary government. If you want to leave criminality, if you want to leave all this thing that is going in our land, and you want to gain a meaningful job, Biafra Nations Alliance is where you will come. We will put you through. General, I'm sorry for this information I'm giving out, but our people have to leave what they are doing. If I am a criminal, tell me what you told me. My people, Bende, Isukwato, Omuahia province, criminality will not lead you to anywhere. Come out from the bushes if you're in the bush. Come out from the oath. We will redirect you. That oath you took have been broken because the person who gave you oath didn't honor it. Mazi Onyibe, I don't have much to say, but I'm begging you, keep on doing what you are doing. This is sanitization. Like they said, COVID come, they say, wash your hand. We are going to wash the head of our people to get back. If you are in Europe and you want your people to join Biafra Nations Alliance and join the program Biafran de facto government is doing for our people, empowering them to get job and leave the bush, contact any of Biafran Freedom Radio. or Chidera, call the program. If you don't want to call, send them your text message on WhatsApp. They will keep you. They will get your information and help you out. Whatever you are doing, criminality, don't pay. We are here to redress all the wrong IPOB have done in our lives. I'm one of the people who I don't talk to my wife. I've made so many enemies, even my brothers who didn't join IPOB. They are my enemies. But now I have made peace with everybody. Everybody is now. I'm back to the family because I choose to go the right way. If you choose to go the right way, Biafra Nations Alliance is where you will belong. If you don't like Biafra Nations Alliance, there are other pro-Biafran groups. MASOP is one of them. Biafra de facto government is one of them. Onyibe, thank you for the good job you are doing. Obidio Bienu, our daddy, the Lord, I thank you. I thank you for the sacrifice you are making. Sometimes I wonder how you come on every broadcast for the people parading propaganda about our director, Uchemofo. He will leave.